What is up, guys? Welcome to a brand new gameplay video. We are once again on the PBE playing some more of XAYAH. You can see here. I'm trying to get her skin when I'm playing her, but this base skin looks sick anyway, so I don't really mind playing her with the base skin. But yeah, yesterday we played her and we did a gameplay of AD carry, but it was like the kind of Korean build that they use on Ashe. So it was Bather and King, Runins, and Black Cleaver. It's a really good synergy like between the three items, so that's why I kind of went on it. It was just a very safe build, I guess. It worked really well. If you want to check it out, it'll be in the description. But today, while I was playing that, really, I realized how good crit was going to be on XAYAH, and so that's what we're going to do today. We're going to build a full crit build, hopefully 100% crit if the game goes long enough to do it. Now, obviously, like, I can't control how long the game goes. Maybe won't get to 100% crit, but that's going to be my aim for this one, partly because of this. So you see her E, like 100% crit is good on champions anyway, but this is increased by critical strike chance. So if I have 100% crit chance, it's going to do even more damage on her E, which is the thing where they pull the feathers back towards you. We'll go through her abilities again if you weren't sure in a second, but that is going to be increased by crit chance. So having 100% is decent on ADs anyway. It's actually not that bad. I'm probably going to show it off on some more ADs because it can work pretty well. But with XAYAH, it should work even more. So we're going to go Essence Reaver into Rapid Fire Cannon, Infinity Edge, and then we're going to probably go into like a Phantom Dancer. Maybe we'll go into maybe we'll go into like a Runins again, but I feel like PD is probably pretty good for this. So one of the reasons this build is actually going to be really good anyway is because of her passive. I've been looking at her a lot more recently. I played her a lot more since my first video. That first one was kind of just like a it's kind of like a first look, I guess, whereas this is more of a I've had a bit of time to play with her now, and I know kind of more what I'm talking about. So a lot of her damage actually comes from her feathers, right, that you fire out. Now, you fire them out like this with her Q, but then also her next auto attack is going to be firing them out as well. So actually, it's like next 3 autos, it can stack up to 5. So a lot of her damage relies on her ability to use her abilities. I phrased that really poorly, but if you can have high cooldown reduction, which is what Essence Reaver gives you, then you can spam your abilities over and over again. Why do we only have one of these people? I wonder where people actually are. Please don't remake this game. It took forever to get into a game. I literally had to wait 45 minutes to get into a game, so please don't remake this game. So yeah, like, Essence Reaver is going to be really good on her because it is, a lot of her DPS relies on how often she can use her abilities, so that's why cooldown reduction is so important. And I think the crit, obviously, for the E, oh, come on, where's the support? And there's no mid laner, I don't think, either. Like, we've only seen 2 people on the map so far, so it might actually legit be one of those things. But this is where, see here, so I can fire this now, and I can fire them back as well. But there's a couple of things with her that the more I'm realizing, the more I'm playing with her and stuff. She's very good when someone's diving onto her. She's like a Callista. I really, really like a Callista. You want to play her running away from people, not chasing them. Oh, they're just cheesing in the jungle. What the? What? Okay. Yeah, so you really want to just like play her like a Callista. Like, you want to run away, you want to kite. This is why she's actually pretty good 1v2 here, because she can just fire her feathers out, and if we try and go on her, she's got all these feathers down to root me and to do some damage, right? Whereas I can't actually go that aggressive unless she steps in front of the feathers. So this is one of the big things I was realizing yesterday when I was playing her, is like, you are so good when somebody's chasing you and kiting you a route. You have all these stuff to kite with, but when you're trying to chase someone, it actually sucks absolute balls. So it's kind of unfortunate. But anyway, let's just farm up for now. And then this is her passive here. So you can see now when I'm throwing my autos out, I have these feathers below my bar. And if, for example, I use my W now, I get 3 more. So this is what I'm saying about a lot of her damage relies on having her cooldowns being used and stuff, because you want to keep having your passive feathers flying out, and to do that you need to keep using your Q and your W mostly. E is a really long cooldown, 12 seconds, and it pulls them all back, so you don't really want to be using that too often. But your Q and your W definitely you want to be using like this. Plus you have really good pushing power, and also is like a lot of AoE damage. One with the pullback, and also just with firing your feathers at everybody, like it cuts through minions, remember? So wave clear wise, you're disgustingly good. In a team fight, you're really good as well. But you see, that's the kind of, I mean, he took tower shots, so it doesn't really count, I guess. But it's actually very hard to go aggressive onto a XAYAH, which is going to be one of the really cool things. So, like, when you have... it's weird, right? It's kind of like Anivia and Kalista combined. Like, Anivia is really good when you're running away. When you're running away, because you can, like, fire your Q backwards at somebody, and you can make them run through your ultimate and make them run into your E and stuff. But when you're chasing somebody, you don't really have that much of a way of doing anything. What in the world are these guys doing? It's kind of a shame. I would have liked to show you a proper thing, but I guess really honestly, we'll get into team fights and then show you properly what she is capable of doing. Because I don't think she's that great in the lane phase unless you combo properly. But anyway, yeah, we'll get into team fights and then you guys can see how good this crit build is actually going to be. How much damage it's going to do, how much burst it's going to do. Even though it's a crit build, it's going to be a burst build. That's the insane thing with her E, how it works. That's why I actually think it's going to be so good. Your autos are going to do insane damage. You have like your, what's it called? The E and the W for attack speed. See, that's what I mean right there. If I walk forward against her, like, I'm actually going to get pulled by the E and stuff. So it's pretty hard to go forward onto XAYAH, but like if you're walking forward to try and like go aggressive, it's not actually that great unless you're really, really close and you can send the feathers way behind somebody, right? Okay, nice. Yeah, I think that's probably smarter to let me 1v1 because experience-wise, like obviously as you guys know, if there's more than one person in the lane, like I get reduced experience because I'm sharing it with the Braum, but she gets solo. She's level 6 now, but I'm obviously not even like close. I'm not even halfway. So this guy's coming in now, so I guess that's that. But yeah, as I was saying, like this is what I mean about she's not even that good going aggressive. Like I don't have any mobility. I don't have any way of going through here. So I can join his recall, I think. That's that blue line thingy. Nice, okay. But with some cool, CC and stuff, she's gonna be really, really cool. So she's kind of like that. I think the way you want to think about it is a very like Kalista kind of Misfortune as well, maybe, because Misfortune is like 10 times better when you have some crowd control on your team, so that they lock them down for your ultimate. That's kind of what you want to do, really, so you can fire loads of feathers out while they're locked down by crowd control, and then do everything as you go, I guess, if that makes sense. Just gonna move away from those feathers so I don't take them. And then we'll base soon and get BF sword and stuff. AD scaling wise, actually not that great. Like my E, for example, has really low AD scaling apparently. Like really low. Oh man, these double feathers are really annoying because like so basically they're the same color whether they're mine or hers, but they just have a little red ring around them if they are hers rather than mine. But it's still really confusing because okay, so we're gonna get a 2v2 lane now apparently. Let's see. I mean, I have loads more CS than her, which is good, but I really want 200. I mean, that might be too late. Might not cancel that. I really want to go back and get my BF Sword Plus Warhammer, which is 2,400 gold. So I need 200 gold now. Right. Hopefully, though, because there's now 2 of them in this lane, they're going to start going a bit more aggressive, which means I can actually show off how good she is when, like, you lay a trap. So if you have your stuff down like this and then they try and go in on you, that's when you activate your E, you root them, you carry on kiting them, you let your support kind of set stuff up as well, which will be really cool. But I guess I have to use my ult to dodge either the root or the knock up from the Rakan, I'm not sure. Oh man, it's so hard to set these up in a place where they're going to root if the other person is like playing around it.
I'll do whatever needs to be done.
Are we getting ganked or something? Or I feel like we're getting ganked. Oh, I can't tell who is who. I can't tell which ones are mine and which ones aren't. Oh yeah, we're getting ganked. Oh, the E flash, nice. Okay, well at least I got out. Oh, this is so confusing, right? Please do something else about this. I mean, I guess in ranked it doesn't matter, right? But when I guess as well, she is a new champion, so it's a bit more confusing. But like in the middle of fights like that, I can't tell which feathers are mine and which are hers, and that's really annoying because I don't know when I'm supposed to press my E and when I'm supposed to not press my E. Okay, so. But yeah, so that's kind of the way you want to do it anyway. So you layer your, you go more aggressive with your Q, then you use your W after. These have a reasonably high cooldowns, but you basically want to use this one first because it has a really low cooldown, 6 seconds, and I've got 10% cooldown reduction, which is basically nothing. So you use this first, and then that gives you 3 of these stacks. You use an auto, you use one of these, so you get 5. And then you want to go and use your Q again afterwards. Remember that you can only have 5 passive thingies, feathers. Like, so, for example, if I use my W now, I still get 4, which is fine, and more attack speed, and it does more damage on hit as well, which is really nice. But you don't want to just instantly press your Q and your W together straight after, because you're going to lose feathers. Like, you need to manage them kind of like a Lucian passive in a way. So always like Q, auto, then you use it, so that you make sure you get your 5 at the same time, so you don't like over cap on the feathers, if that makes sense. And if you overcap on them, you're just wasting damage. Like, feathers are going to be a lot of your damage when they ping them back like that. You should push out here, and then maybe we can gank with the Rakan. This is Foxtrot, by the way. He is playing the jungle one. Nice. Nice. Then we pull it back with the feathers. See, that's what I mean about some crowd control. When they're locked in place, you have a chance to set up the feathers on the other side. And that's when you can really do a ton of damage, because you set them all up and then you pull them all back, and it's absolutely insane. So now we have that weird thing where I'm not actually sure whether I want to do my W or my E, because my W is basically more attack speed, and the cooldown is down. The cost doesn't really matter. It lowers it, but I don't really care about that. It's cooldown and the attack speed, whereas my E is more damage. It's only 10 more damage. But I am building kind of for my E damage with all the crit, right? But maybe that's going to be a bit more late game. I'm going to stick with my E for the burst, because I think QE is the burst build. I'm so tired. Are we not going to go for this? What? Oh, we have the bomb stack. Now I could actually dodge Darius's route. There we go. This is what I'm talking about, by the way. Renekton's here, so we should really go on this, I think. Damn. I think we needed to go a bit more aggressive there, but... Oh, there's all 5 people. We don't have our Diana yet. So that's what I mean about, like, Darius is running towards me, and he just gets... Like, I do loads of damage to him anyway, kiting him around. And then, yeah, we do loads of damage kiting him around anyway, and then we pull our E back. So we're gonna go for this Darius first. Here, if he tries to... I'm going to pull my feathers back and hopefully kill him. Not yet. But maybe I can use my ult here to put some more feathers down. Oh my word. Don't think we played that particularly well there. Oh boy. Oh man. They have a really tanky team, so I guess that's why, but... Yeah, I'm not sure about that. I don't know why we lost that so hard, honestly. Whoa. Okay, he's dead as well, rip. Good start. Good start. Oh yeah, he can jump. I forgot. Yeah, I forgot. Whoops. I forgot he had that jump to the side thingy. Right, we're gonna go back and get our Essence Reaver though, which is nice. So, we lost the first 5. That's not too bad. We'll be okay, I think, in this game still, which is decent. But yeah, she does do a lot of damage, but only when you have time to set up your feathers more than anything, I think. I used my E a bit early there because I was just trying to burst the Darius down, but that means I only used like 3 of my feathers, I think, in my E combo, which really, like, I should have used, I should have used it, like, saved it. I should have used it after my ultimate. Really, you want to put down your ult with the feathers. You want to put down some more with, like, your W and your Q, and then I think you want to E. It's quite an important cooldown. I'm kind of thinking it's more like a Rend here, actually, because it's a 10-second cooldown, but it's a lot of damage. So you have to make sure you're using it properly, otherwise... I feel like that's a lot of your damage just gone straight away, you know? If that makes sense? Right. We can definitely dive this if we need to. But we probably just like defend and go here and stuff, or take the dragon maybe. don't think Rakan has the best clear ever. He's got 30 CS, so I don't know. I guess we'll see, right? But I feel like he'd be pretty good in the solo lane, maybe with some AP, but his AP gains are not even that high, unfortunately. Should go get the tower, really, I think. Push this maybe a little bit. Try to get some more global gold, which would be nice. And if anybody comes onto us, we can try... Oh, that's going to be a really big combo on us. Nice shield by that, though. So we might be able to do some decent work here. I don't know. I'm going to dodge the... There we go. Dodge the Darius dunk. He can't dunk me when I'm using my ultimate and, like, untargetable. So... I think we should leave this now. Like, XAYAH's going to be coming up, so we did pretty decent there, which is good. We do some decent damage, though, with our Essence Tree, which is nice, but that thing is just... the ultimate being untargetable is, like, the biggest joke, I think, honestly. It's so crazy. We don't want to fight this, though. We really don't want to fight this. Not until Diana gets back, anyway. Rakan's going to be really strong. We both got the same items, because I've farmed really well, so... It's not that bad, but I mean, Renekton's really, really squishy, and they have a pretty tanky team. I messed that up again, because that's what I was saying don't do, by the way. Was like, oh, there's a root though, which is nice. So I was saying don't do. I used my Q and E, like, Q and W instantly together, and I wasted a feather there. Oh man, if I didn't have 160 ping right now, I reckon I could have a nice big dick play here, but... Okay, we've got the stun, and I'm going to use my feathers now through everybody. That was a lot of burst. There we go. This is much, much better. Much, much better for a fight here. But we are getting absolutely shredded by the Rakan here. Rakan and XAYAH, sorry. Okay, I think I got a root. Oh, I got knocked up. Oh, greedy. Too greed. Too greed. Too greed. I think if we'd have gone in together earlier, we might have been okay. Because that would have been really, really close. But we all went in one by one. I went a bit greedy there. I don't mind. I'm going to push my limits on this champion. See what we can do. But yeah, so leaving her at the back is like crazy, crazy, crazy damage, honestly. Like, I was able to pump out so much because I was using all my feathers. I think you can only get 8 at a time, though. Let me just... Doesn't actually say, but I'm pretty sure you can only have 8. Maybe it's... Leaves feathers for 8 seconds, but... See, this tells you how many feathers you have on the floor, and in the last game, I was looking at it a lot, like, to see when I should use it, and it's mainly... I think I only got to 8, so it doesn't seem to say it, but... it does seem to be one of those things where it is 8 on the floor that you pull back. Now, I think I'm still going to go for my E here for the burst because the damage was ridiculous when I pulled my E backwards. Yeah, that's a lot. It's a lot of damage. Right, I'm going to go here and see what we can do. See what we can do. So, the one thing, though, when you're going to play XAYAH, you have to be really careful of using your ultimate because it's your only defensive tool. You have no mobility. Like, I know it looks like you're really mobile, but no, Rakan's really mobile. You are not mobile at all. You have no mobility. You have legit no mobility here at all. So, your only mobility tool is your ultimate. Now, obviously, I'm going to use it aggressively here because... I didn't have my E. Because there's nothing left for me to dodge. But when you're in a fight, you can't just use it for damage up front unless you really know that you're going to get away with just, for the rest of it, like, not needing it. Because right now, like, I have nothing left to dodge anything. Like, if Alistair tried to combo me, for example, or comboed onto my team, I could actually use my ultimate to dodge it. But that is all I've got, right? Like, I have nothing to gain distance. I have no crowd control apart from my root or my E. And it sounds really dumb because you do so much damage, but you're kind of like this Kalista Jinx, right? But without the passive on the Kalista. I know I keep saying that a lot. But that's kind of how it feels. But you're really, really going to feel the fact you have no mobility. Like, it's actually, you have to play this very carefully because, yes, you do a lot of damage, which is great. But if you don't set up your roots and stuff, when you're kiting, you don't attack move, you're not actually going to get anything anyway. And it's going to really, really suck. So, yeah. They are a really tanky team. Right, they got the dragon, that's fine. Hogs went top. Hopefully he starts doing some damage because we'll see. I mean, he has like an AoE knock-up. He has a charm right as well. So I feel like if he goes like Rylai's now and Leandry's and stuff, for example, that'll probably be pretty good. But let's go for this. Now, one thing that's good is I can use my Q here and rapid fire will apply one of the feathers behind even further. You see out here? So that is one way I can maybe chase a bit more. Because, you know, I was saying, like, you can't really chase anybody because you're putting feathers down to... It's not far enough behind them and stuff. But this might be a way that I can do that a bit more by getting rapid fire first. So that's why I wanted to try that today. And we're getting on 50% crit now, so this is going to be increased by my crit chance. I'm going to start doing some seriously good damage, but unfortunately the enemy XAYAH... Well, actually, it's going to be a good show for the crit build anyway, because the enemy XAYAH is built exactly the same as me. So, If I don't get fed and it doesn't work for me, that's probably because it works for her and she's wrecking the game. So either way, I think this build's going to be really good on her. Yeah, so your poke really doesn't do very much damage. Like Q and E and stuff does not do very much here. Oh, we really need to get onto that rack and sorry, that XAYAH. I'm getting them really confused here. Trying to wave clear. You do have some good wave clear, which is nice, but it's not like the most amazing thing ever. We need to really kill her though, because like their team is just really, really tanky. And I want to go more aggressive, but the problem is I have no gap closer, mobility, or anything. If they try and engage on me, the only thing I can do is press R, but that's, again, not really... Oh, sugar. Okay. So that's the route there, which is why then obviously he can't get away. I got him, but... If he gets another reset, I'm going to be in big trouble, so I'm trying to... Oh, damn, I couldn't flash. Okay, I got him, which is nice. So at least we did decent damage there, but you can see as well... Okay, I got another one. Nice, okay. When people dive onto you, you're actually really, really good at stopping them doing anything from you. Like, I haven't got my W yet, so my autos are not as effective, I guess. But when Gragas dives onto me, I'm able to root him, like, instantly and keep him there so I can keep battering him. Don't you take my farm, Fox. Don't you take my farm, Fox. Don't you take my farm, Renekton. Please, I need farm. Actually, I've got loads of farm this game, I guess. But, yeah, you're really good when people are coming onto you like that in the back of a fight. Like, you're the ultimate kind of tanky, kiting bruiser, I guess. I'm not getting any of that, so I'm going to go mid. Which is really, really cool for an AD. I really like that. I think she needs that because she, as I said, she has no mobility or anything. So if you don't have that, you would just absolutely suck dick, I think, honestly. Like, you'd have no other way of dealing with anybody diving onto you like that. Like a Gragas, for example. And that was a Frozen Fist and Cinderholt Gragas. So 2-item Gragas versus me with 2 items as well. Not bad, actually, considering he has some armor and I'm still able to do good damage on him. So I thought that sounded good. They know we're here, I'm pretty sure, because they've just warded everything, but...
Thanks. For what? Not saying I told you so.
These unique voice lines are so cool, actually. We need to leave here, I think. This is not going to be a good idea. Alice is actually top lane, but we don't have Renekton. And he's walking over wards properly, so... Need to either group or... I don't know. Once I get my Infinity Edge, it'll be a massive spike for me, though. Because I'll have the Infinity Edge crit damage, which I'm kind of missing at the moment when I'm using... Oh no, Braum to space. Oh man, this is where the short range is coming in. It's not very nice. Okay, we'll go on the Rakan, I guess, but... He got the reset, that's really bad for me. Yeah, we kind of need to be more grouped. We're too spread here. I'm using my E again. But they just have really tanky team. We don't really have a tanky team, which is kind of unfortunate. But hopefully we can just hold on and we should be good. Now I'm actually going to get this real quick. Use that inhib here, but see, we do decent damage even to the Darius, which is nice, I think. Okay, that was lucky. Darius is basing here, so maybe we can do something. I don't know. I'm gonna get a root onto him. Can we do anything else? That's what I want to know. So there's the feather again. Doesn't actually do very much because I'm chasing. This is where I suck as a champion. Like, I don't have any way really of chasing people like this. I wish I did, but yeah, I don't. Okay, let's see what we can do here. She doesn't really have any... Oh, if we get some CC and stuff, I'm so slowed here. I need my feathers. This is where the enemy Rakan is going to be miles better than me, though, because she's kiting backwards and I'm not. Oh man, I get slow on the kite on the entire enemy team there, but yeah, that's unfortunate. Oh, Alisson might have just saved me again. Another entire enemy team route, which is good. So maybe I can escape with my ultimate here as well. No, no, don't chase. I can't do much. This is the champion. Like, I'm so much better at kiting. So yeah, that's kind of unfortunate. But if they don't end, I still think we can actually win this game. We should be able to defend this, I think. We just like running backwards like that into the enemy, right? XAYAH, when she's just like kiting, is really, really good because she can just like, you can see she turned it with a massive amount of burst there, like chasing her down. But obviously, for me, I can't really chase, so that becomes a lot more difficult. Oh, okay, nice charm, nice charm, nice charm. There's that at least. They might get this as well. They can get the stun with the Braum. Nice. One more auto. Good job, good job. Nice, nice, nice. So the game's not over just yet, which is good. If we play fights a bit better, like we need to kite them towards me, I think we might be good. We might be good. But you can see even now, this is always the thing I think of as a mark of a good champion, is when my entire team is pretty weak at the moment and we're losing fights quite badly, but I'm still able to have a good impact in fights and good like kill participation and damage and stuff. That's when I think, you know, actually, yeah, maybe this champion is just ridiculously strong. Right, let's pull all these back again. Nice, okay. So I need an extra 400 gold for this. If I can get my Infinity Edge, that would be really, really nice. But yeah, we'll see how this goes. I still think tanky Rakan is the way to go. I don't think AP is that great, honestly. Alright, there we go. Pull this back again. I really need 300 gold. So I'm going to have to try and farm something somewhere. Need 248. I can sell this for 180, right? But yeah, tanky Rakan is just like, he's supposed to be a disruptor, I think. That's probably the way to go more. Unlucky. Right, let's see. I could sell this. It won't be quite enough yet, but maybe I can do something. I mean, they're probably just going to go Baron, honestly. I don't know what we can really do about that either if Nexon's dead. But we'll see. We'll see. I don't even know if we can do anything here, honestly. We'll try, I guess, but I think this might just be suicide. Now they've already got that. The feathers do a lot of burst as well. No, we should just leave this. That's already gone. Yeah. That's why we shouldn't have gone in there. This guy is just gonna... The problem is we'll go in like here and then, yeah, everybody else will turn up and then we'll all die. That's kind of why I wanted to leave. I don't want to lose the game on the Baron call. We could fight off the Baron, like, just in general anyway in a game. You shouldn't really ever go for these miracle Baron steals like this and then all die, because you still have a decent chance of coming back into the game after. Baron is a pushing buff. It's not a... yeah, it's really not like one of these buffs that is going to be the end of a game. Oh my god, I'm going to have to use E here to get out, I think. I'm going to wreck this Darius though, which is good. Actually, you know, I think they just kind of threw that, honestly. This is what I'm saying about, she's really good when you get when people dive into you, she's really good. I'm getting wrecked by these supers though. So when people chase me like that, I'm super happy. I'm like, yes, please, chase me all day. Chase me all day. Inhib's back up as well, which is great. So now I'm always gonna get my 100% crit. Actually, very soon after these items and stuff. I'm almost at my. Oh wait, no. Oh no, really? Crit cloak is 20%. Oh, no, I need another 10%. Bollocks, because it doesn't build into PD and stuff anymore, right? Forgot about that. It's the other way around. If you have a PD and stuff, Zeal is only 20%, I believe, as well. Maybe Zeal is 30%. No, it's 20%. What the fuck? This is 30% though, right? Yeah. Oh, bollocks. I have to finish the whole item. Just don't. We really need to just stop chasing though. That's how we're losing every time. We just need to chill and wait for me. I'm the strong one on this team. I have like half our team's kills. Oh, God. So, yeah.
I think scars are sexy.
Okay.
Just defend. We can maybe get like a miracle engage or something with the Rakan, but I mean, even then, that's going to be pretty hard, I think. And yeah, I'm going to try and get as much farm as I can. I need just, then I can do some serious damage. So I think actually if we play team fights and just protect me and stuff, after I get my 100% crit, I feel like I'm going to be able to do so much damage. But I need a bit more. I need a bit more before I can do that. Okay, I should really go mid and stuff. Yeah. I'll put this here so that Fox doesn't get caught out in the jungle. And then we should be good. 600 crits is not that bad, actually. Just, you should really leave just in case they actually go ham and engage. Oh no. Alright, I'm gonna go on the Rakan here, I think, but I'm charmed, so I do good damage here, but I just can't really get in properly. Oh, that actually hit me, really? I could use my ult to dodge that, but I didn't think I needed to. Oh man, that was sad. We shouldn't have engaged that, I'm not sure, but yeah. Unlucky. Their team is so tanky. This is like the worst team to ever play an AD carry against. 4 tanks and then 1 damage source. But yeah, this actually was pretty legit. Like I'm really excited to play more crit XAYAH. I think honestly, like yeah, I think even just this is 90% now. Obviously this game's over now, I think, but yeah, I think that was good. When you have like this much and you just stand there auto attacking, if we have more of a front line, we really needed this guy to go tanky. And obviously Rakan's gone full AP, so that's a bit unfortunate, but yeah, this is actually a pretty decent game. Let's just go in for one last time with 40% crit and 9% crit. See, this is what I'm talking about. See how strong I am? I just absolutely, I mean, obviously I have no Last Whisper here, right, for these tanks, but that's kind of part of the problem, honestly, is I have no Last Whisper and they're just stacking armor. But in a normal game, 100% crit against like non-tanky champions is actually going to do some serious work. You saw how quickly I destroyed that XAYAH, and she's really fed as well. So let's just quickly have a look at the end game screen and see how this goes. Hopefully we can see this because the PB has been super buggy recently. It took me forever to get into a game anyway. And it might just be one of those things where it does not want to load. Oh, it looks like it's going to load though. So we'll see what we managed to do here. So I'm 9-4, not that bad actually at all. Holy crap. Holy crap. We did the most damage in the game against 4 tanks and we were getting absolutely smashed. That is ridiculous. This champion is freaking broken. I'm telling you, this champion is busted. How do you do the most damage in the game by a freaking mile when I'm against 4 tanks and they're all stacking armor? And I don't build a Last Whisper. I built no arm pen this game. That is a ridiculous thing. That's ridiculous. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I think this is still really cool to watch. You can see the potential of this champion is pretty nuts. And yeah, hopefully you enjoyed the video as much as me. Let me know if you want to see some more. I'll probably do some more of this anyway, because I think I want to get to 100% crit. Like, obviously, this is 90% crit in this build, and you could see how strong it was against the XAYAH. So that was pretty ridiculous. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you in tomorrow's episode, or tomorrow's video, I guess.